Hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all happy. It gives me great pleasure to meet you through another video. Today we have a question at hand. It is get KPC, get keypad combinations. So this is an interesting question. What it says is we are given the input of a keypad phone. Okay. So there is a keypad phone which has 9 digits. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A guy presses numbers and we are given that input. Under 1 there is dot and a colon, ABC, DEF, etc. as given in this. Okay. What we have to do is we have to find all possible combinations that we can generate from the given key press. Okay. So let's say if the person presses 1, no, let's go with s is equal to 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 2 has ABC, 3 has DEF. Okay, that's better enough because let's say the key press is 23. Okay, so he could have meant A and D, he could have meant A and E, he could have meant A and F, he could have meant B and D, or B and E, BF, or CE, CE, CD, right? CD, CE, and CF. Any of these combinations are possible with the keypad combination of 2 and 3, right? What we have to do is we have to find all these strings, add it to a vector, and return the answer. That's our objective. So let's try to solve this problem. Now, basic thing is I request you to pause the video, try to solve the question, and after you solve the video, once you solve the video, check my solution with your solutions. If you're not able to solve it, then also you can learn from this video, but give it a try, because programming is a skill, and for any skill, practice is the best teacher. Okay, what we have to do is, no, okay, now I'm solving the question. Okay, now we're given hints that we should use recursion, right? We should use recursion and we're using vectors. One basic thing about recursion is faith. We should have faith that my recursive call will do something. Okay, what is the faith in here? Let's take the string to be 2, 3 and 4. Okay, we have faith that I'll isolate the first digit, first element, first character of the string. Okay, and this rest of the string, we say rest of the string, you go and get all your keypad combinations. Okay, you go and get all your keypad combinations. What I'll do is I'll add my combinations to that GHI. Okay, we say 3, 4, you go and get all your combinations. With all those combinations, what I'll do is I'll add A, I'll add B, I'll add C. Okay, so how this looks is this 34th recursive call will bring us DG, DH, DI, EG, EH, EI, FG, FH, FI. Okay, this recursive call will bring us this, and what we are supposed to do is we are supposed to create a new vector, and we have to add A to all these, add B to all these, and add C to all these. That is our faith. So once again, the faith is I'll remove the first character, and rest of the string, you go and find all your keypad combinations. I'll add my possible combinations. So we have to keep in mind when solving the problem. First of all, computers know nothing, right? They don't know what our keypad layout is. So we have to give input of our keypad layout to the computer. So it's a list of strings, right? So we can save it in an array very comfortably. We can save it in a vector very comfortably. So vector of string keypad is equal to equal to first 0 dot and colon. Okay, this is going to take a while. You can maybe skip 3 seconds. DEF GHI JKL MNO PQR and S. We'll make this full screen so that PQRS PU VWX VW. Well, okay, full screen was a bad idea. VWX and YZ. Okay. Now we have given input to the computer that these are the letters behind each keys. Also, see that the index of the vector, index of each element of the vector corresponds to the number key. I mean, 0th index stores the keys behind 0 key. The first index stores the letters behind 1 key. The second index stores the letters behind 2 key, the key 2. Okay. Now let's write according to our faith. What we do is we take the first element, right? Char ch is equal to s dot at 0. Now what this character signifies is if it is 7, we isolated the first character, right? What it means is we have pressed 7, so we are supposed to take 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, you can just check it. TU. Okay, we are supposed to add T and U to our answer, but to access T and U we need the number 7, but what we get is character 7. How do we convert character to a number? Int idx is equal to ch minus the character 0. Okay, let me explain this to you. I hope you know something basic about ASCII codes. If not, yeah, we'll cover it. Every element, every character has a ASCII code. Okay, let's say character A. Character A might have an ASCII code of 48. I don't know if it is 48. It's just a random number. What happens is character B will have ASCII code of 49. He will have an ASCII code of 50. Remember that these are characters and these are numbers. Okay, that is a very important distinction. Also, the numbers. Let's say 1 has an ASCII code of 100. Let's say 0 will have an ASCII code of 99. 2 has an ASCII code of 101. Again, these are all not accurate ASCII codes. I'm just saying consecutive characters will have consecutive ASCII values. Okay, now to convert character 1 into number 1, integer 1, what we do is we subtract the character 0, right? Character 1 minus character 0 is equal to 1, because when you do subtract addition and subtraction in characters, the ASCII codes get added and subtracted. Okay, so it says 100 minus 99 is equal to 1. We get an integer 1. So the basic gist of it is to get the integer of a character. If it is a number and it is a character, to get the integer of a number, what you do is you subtract 0. Okay, now we have the number 0. Now what happens is we say to our recursive function, you go and calculate all your keypad combinations. Let's say recursive answer. is equal to get KPC of rest of the string. Okay, before that we have to make rest of the string, right? What is rest of the string? String rest of string is equal to s dot substring of, we discussed this in the previous problem, so the starting index and the size we want. We are removing one character from s, right? So this size will be one less than this. Now what happens is, we remove the first character, we send the remaining characters and said, you get me the keypad combination. We have a faith that this will work. Okay, now what our job is to add corresponding elements from this. Okay, if the number is 78, we removed 7 and sent 8 to the recursive call. Now 8 has returned us all its keypad combinations. Now what we have to do is, we have to add t to every element and u to every element. How do we do that is, we say for int I equal to 0, I less than what? I less than 2, because we are iterating through this element. We are iterating through t and u, because for the first iteration we have to add t, second iteration we have to add u. How we say that is, this is keypad, right? I less than keypad at idx dot size and I plus plus. Okay, let me explain this. This idx is the first element, right? And corresponding letters are keypad of that idx. If it is 7, we have keypad at 7. Keypad at 7 is t and u. We say this loop runs 2 times, right? The size of this. So that is keypad of idx dot size. I is less than keypad of idx dot size. What we say is, for each iteration, character to add. What do we have to add? To add is equal to, first iteration we have to add t, second iteration we have to add u. How we do that is, keypad of idx dot at I. Okay, for the first loop, it says at 0. At 0 is t. Second time the loop runs, it is at u. Now we have this recursive answer, right? We have to add each character to this recursive answer. So we say for string str in recursive answer. For string str in recursive answer, we add it to a separate vector. For that we have to create a vector, right? Vector of string my answer. My answer, we have to create it, and we say my answer dot pushback. This str, but the number is previous to the answer, right? So we add to add plus str. Okay, and we return my answer. All right, I hope you understood the logic. We say for the string size, iterate for the string size, and for each iteration we say a character to add is the character at 0, character at 1, that is at I. And for each element in this recursive answer, we say we get that and we add the character to add, and we push it to my answer. Okay, what's the base condition? The base case is that, let me explain it with an example. Let's say the string is 78. 78 says, I'll remove the first element. I'll say to 8, you go and get your keypad combinations. 8 says, I'll remove the first element, and it says to empty string, you go and get your keypad combinations. Empty string goes, and it is an empty string, right? No button is pressed. So we have to return an empty string, because we are supposed to return something when for each keypad presses. If no keypad is pressed, we just return an empty string in an array list, in a vector. So if s dot size is equal to 0, do what? Make a vector. Make a vector of string and call it base answer. And base answer dot push back an empty string. Return base answer. Okay. Just vector keeper. Yeah, I have to use commas, right? S dot size. This is not a constant. This is a function. So we use. Okay. Let's submit this, and once the code passes, we'll dry run this once to check for better understanding. Okay. So the example, the input sample input is 78, right? We'll use that s equal to 78. Now the size is not 0, so it goes. It says I'll remove 7, convert it to integer, and I'll create rest of the string 8, and I'll say 8. You go and find your keypad combination. 8 goes, size is not 0, and 8 says I'll remove the first element, convert it to integer, and 8 says rest of the string. You go and get your keypad combinations. This is the base case, right? We hit our base case, and it says I have nothing. I have an empty string. You return this. This goes to 8, and now 8 says. Okay, for 8, 78. I have, what do I have? I have T and U for 7, V, W, X for 8. Okay. It says, okay, I'll add V, W, and X to your answer. So it creates a new vector for every empty string. For empty string, it adds V, W, and X, and it returns to 7. 7 says, okay, you have an answer. What I'll do is I'll add my answer. I'll add T to your answer every step, TV, TW, TX, and I'll add U to every answer, UV, UW, UX, and this is returned to the main function, and that's our answer. Yeah, TU, TW, TX, UV, UW, and UX, and that's the solution for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like below. If you have any doubts, you can put them in the comments, and we'll try to answer it. Subscribe to Pepcoding and share this video with your friends. Thank you.